You.
All right, I think we're about as ready as we will be. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Spacefish. I am accompanied by my two best friends in the world, Ham and Sparkfly. Hey, you guys.
Oh, that's a strong word, dude.
Very strong words. Very strong words for my absolute best friend in the world, and nobody can convince me otherwise.
I'm psyched about it too. I didn't realize that. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, we're best friends
excited
now.
to be here.
Hey, so can I borrow $5?
Yeah, absolutely. Just send me your Cash App.
All right, great. Oh man, we got an exciting game coming on tonight. We already got a ton of people in here. They're ready to see this match, aren't they?
Yeah, I'm psyched, dude. I'm so happy that the league decided to organize it. And I was really psyched that I was able to cast it because I've heard really good things. I watched some of rated play once in a while, and I've seen none of KT, but people trash talk a ton, and they seem to respect these two teams to some degree more than they do others. So I'm sure they can walk the walk, and I'm looking forward to seeing it.
All right. Well, speaking of looking forward, we already got 4 likes on this stream. If you guys didn't look in the live chat, I posted on my personal account what happens at each like setting. There is at 5 likes you get a flying space fish. 10 likes you get a neck boy. If you don't know who neck boy is, it is Falcons from A7 because he's got a huge neck. And then 15 likes you get a baby picture of me. So yeah.
And 20 likes, I'll feel good about myself, and my parents will stop looking at me as a failure. So.
Oh man, the pain never goes away. But we do have our other guest, the owner of the league, ex-BSA member, ex-BOM member, Heroism.
What's up, what's up, what's up?
So, coming up here in about 27 minutes, we will have 2 of the highest projected teams within Season 2 facing off one another just to entertain you guys as we get ready for an awesome weekend coming up.
Wait, Western Alloys is playing?
No, they aren't. They're actually not Season 2 team, I think.
Yeah, I know. So, do we have? Does anyone know anything enough about the team's records and scrims and whatever to make some sort of projection here on who's gonna win? Or
Our league analyst, Carrie, is on standby right now to
Carrie, who's gonna win?
make report, but I got to get him in here.
Oh,
My
no.
boy Carrie went to go get the office some coffee, so we can get boosted for this hype.
Boosted.
And,
Oh yeah, I'm getting cracked to cast. That is 100%.
Because these are 2 great teams, man. 2 great teams. We're actually, I just wanted to bring in one of the managers from Rated, come in here, kind of introduce the team, talk about himself and what their ambition is tonight. This is a exhibition special edition match. We're excited. Yeah, we're excited to see the performance of these 2 teams. So while we wait for Curry, we're gonna just bring in Mr. I think it's Grizzly. He goes by
Jay Grizzly.
Yay.
Yep.
And he's here with us right now in the broadcast room. Grizzly, are you there?
What's up, guys? What's up?
Hey, how's it going, dude?
That's going. I'm excited for this.
Yeah, us too, for sure. So I guess we have some questions, some of which I've asked you personally, and we're just kind of. I guess the first question would be just how are you feeling going to this match?
I mean, I feel good. I feel good. The boys been putting in a lot of work. I've been practicing every single day, scrimming. Some people, I guess, have seen in the chat area some of the scores they've been posting up.
Right.
They feel good. They feel confident. They're ready to go.
Great. We talked a bit about maps before this. Did you feel like the vetoes and the picks worked out in your favor, or anything unexpected happened there?
I actually did not handle the veto or picks. Actually, Biology did. So he's one of our. He's actually the chief of talent. He helped out a lot with that.
Nice.
I had my hands out as far as that. I like to say I just signed the checks. That's all I did. But
fair enough.
No names. I don't actually do that.
Cool.
Just a joke.
Gotcha.
I don't know these people. I just give them money.
Some of you knew what I was saying there.
Perfect. So,
oh, go ahead, Fish.
So what are the maps so everybody knows in the chat?
Let me bring that up. I believe the first map is Hardpoint Gunrunner. We have Arclaw Peak on Search and Destroy. We're moving to Hackney for Domination, staying on Hackney for another Hardpoint, and then finally ending on Gunrunner for Search and Destroy if it gets to map to 5.
So will we be doing all 5, or are we going to be doing a normal series? I don't actually know this one.
I believe it's a best of 5. I would assume it's that. I'm guessing we're going to run it like we would a league game, but just with the season 2 teams as a hype match. So I mean, Heroism obviously can confirm or deny that, but I'd assume that's how it is.
Yeah, it's a normal league game. Treating it as if it was a normal league game. We got our refs on standby, the broadcast here, and the 2 teams. So it will be best out of 5. They did their map vetoes and everything yesterday, and they're ready to get at it. Here in about 20 minutes, the game's gonna start, or the lobby's gonna get started, and we're gonna see some good gameplay.
Yep, exciting. So Grizzly, just a couple other questions. So, are there other leagues that Rated are participating in, or is this kind of like their first time doing this? Or I guess they're what they're doing currently. Is this the only thing that they're doing in terms of competitive play?
Yeah. So this is the only league we're actually competing in. We're looking into other tournaments, obviously, but as far as leagues are concerned, this is the only one we're in.
Cool. Good to hear it. And you were saying that the team has been putting in a lot of work. Is this primarily just through scrims or through CDL playlist, running game battles? I guess what you guys have been doing and what's the most valuable for you?
It's been primarily shout out to EO. I don't know if anyone from EO is listening. Shout out to them. They've actually been scrimming us quite a bit, and also any of the other teams out there have scrimmed us.
Yeah,
but
great.
between scrimming and VOD reviews, I mean that's primarily where we get a lot of work in. I know the fellas do some GB, but other than that, that's a lot of scrims and VOD review. That's how they got ready for it.
Cool. Yeah, I'm a big fan of VOD review. When I was playing in the league, that was a ton of what I did was going back, looking at what specific teams do and what our team was doing and kind of how we can improve on that, positions we could have taken up, stuff like that. So definitely encourage, and it's good to hear that you guys are doing that too. Did you have any questions for us as a first-time participant in World?
I do have one question. Where's
Yes.
Fuego?
He's dead. About 10 minutes ago, he was struck.
Damn Corona. He was struck by Corona. Don't lie to him.
Yeah.
Struck by Corona. The Corona car, not coronavirus. That's...
Yeah. It was an 18-wheeler. It was carrying like hundreds of tons worth of Coronas. And sadly, Fuego, he was trying to save his dog who had run into the middle of the street, and he's dead.
Well, that dog was trying to save a squirrel from not being eaten.
Yeah, it was a series of heroic events that led to Fuego's death, but unfortunately he's actually in a scrim, and I believe that he will be coming out in time for the actual match.
Scrims aren't real. Scrims are all imaginary. The dog story is entirely real.
Yeah.
Speaking of entirely real,
I will say that when I first heard Space Fister was going to be doing this, I was excited because when I first came in and started watching anything with K7 related to K7 as far as the live stream, Space I don't know what it was. I like listening to you. So. And I heard your commentary.
It's my constant plug for Rogue Energy that gets you going. I know.
Absolutely. There's nothing better than a little grape popsicle to get you going.
No, you're wrong because kiwi strawberry is even better.
All right, well, never mind.
Strawberry kiwi, that's what it is.
Hero, can we get him out of here, please?
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. Dude,
wow, it's been great, guys.
Lemonade.
Pink lemonade? What? Pink lemonade. Okay, but we can all agree that watermelon's not the best. Let's meet a middle ground. It's not all perfect. It is perfect. The fact that we've already reached 5 likes, so we get to have a nice little baby fish on screen.
Beautiful.
I think what we can all agree on.
Up, it crashed.
Relating back to the rogue energy.
Wait, the stream crashed?
No, my video crashed. It went to the wrong thing.
What is this? He's creeping on Rads, bro, on the stream.
I just love Rad so much. He's a great guy. You know, we're best friends. I have a lot of best friends.
Just gonna wrap this up quick. Jay Grizzly, thanks for coming on, dude. I was happy to hear from you, and good luck to you and your team.
Wow, Ham already trying to get rid of Grizzly. Oh.
Unless, do you guys have additional questions? I'm not trying to cut you guys off.
No, I just want to tell Grizzly that he's also my best friend. Everyone's my best friend today.
Wow, that just kind of ruined it.
Oh, sorry, You're my only best friend. You're my best friend's best friend's best friend.
It's cool.
All right, Grizzly.
I'll see you, Grizzly. It's been good, bro.
Thanks.
All right, thanks, man. All right, heroism. Would we be able to get the KT captain?
Yeah, he's currently in a voice chat with their team, prepping all their roster strats. So
that's
as soon
dumb.
As he becomes available, I know. As soon as he becomes available, we'll definitely
Getting prepared with your team? What kind of weak sauce is this? There's a stream!
Yeah, there's definitely a lack of commitment there. I mean, he could be talking and hearing himself online over a YouTube stream when, I don't know. Yeah. There's a lot more important things at hand here.
I would love to do that. But, you know,
not everybody cool enough. You've left 2 teams.
Well, I also set a league record, so I mean...
At least one. Yeah. So... I guess in the meantime, while we wait for him to show up, if he's able to, let's talk about my real best friends. Everybody else, awful. These people are the real heroes of the K7 League. Our patrons over on patreon.com/user?u equals really long number. So there's our list of our patrons in case you can't read. That'd be Hidden Illusion, Heroism. It's Coop, Sparky, Zanza, Josh Nielsen, TXO Hyper, Dorsey, Rival 6, Clinton Johnson, Jeremy Williams, and Zoopzy. We love you guys very much. And if you want to help support us over on patreon.com/that website, it'd be great because at the $5, $10, and $20 slot, you're entered into a raffle monthly to get some really cool stuff. This upcoming month's merch upcoming item will be some K7 merch. It will be a jersey, which will be absolutely gorgeous. And it will go all over your body. A little bit weird, but, you know, do what you want to do. And if you want, maybe we can look into getting it signed by your boy Spacefish or another one of the Codcasters if that's something you're interested in. So let us know over on Patreon. So thank you all. Ham.
Yes.
Favorite hardpoint map?
I hate them all because hardpoint is trash.
Hardpoint's the best game mode. It requires the most teamwork out of every mode in Call of Duty.
That's just false. But I'd probably say hardpoint. I don't know. I mean, I think honestly, all the hardpoint maps are good. I don't think that their maps are good in general, but I think they're suitable and they work for hardpoint. So, I guess if I had to choose one, not cave. And
nobody hates that cave.
I would say probably. I think cave is just annoying because P2 is just dog, and P4 I'm not going to get into it. I just.
This is This is going to be a long, drawn-out fight because we're about to go toe-to-toe on hardpoint being the best game.
Yeah. All right. Let me finish my answer here. I believe that my favorite hardpoint map would be Gunrunner. Yeah.
Gunrunner? That's basic bitch answer. We gotta say cave.
So
hardpoint is so good. Let me explain really quickly why hardpoint is the best game mode and the most teamwork dependent. You gotta have somebody
shouting into their mics.
Yes, it requires the most communication.
I'm dead.
I'm dead. There's a fucking dude in the window, you garbage can. Get him.
Yeah. I don't. All right, but anyway, continue. Please tell me.
So you have to have communication. So you know when you gotta rotate, you gotta know where people are because you're not just in 1 to 2 points like S&D. So with hardpoint, you have to go to each of the different locations. That's going to take a lot of teamwork and communication. Who's going to go? Who's going to stay? Who's going to maintain the spawns? And you have to have the map knowledge of where you can lock your opponents down at. Unlike S&D, where it's just kind of like playing TDM, but with 5 people.
Okay, that's not Search and Destroy's fault. That's a 5v5's fault. And first of all, if you are concentrating on those things, then domination should be your favorite game type, because hardpoint is like domination is like a more spacious and like you're able to communicate more, and hardpoint is just a cluster. I'm not gonna say it. It's just a mess. Like, sure, if you have like the best movement and you have the best gun skill, like communication means a lot less if the team knows what they're doing. Because yeah, obviously everyone knows the rotations if they know how to play hardpoint. Everyone knows you rotate early on hardpoint. Everyone knows the spawns. You know, it doesn't really take too much communication versus like someone being like, oh, like come trade with me. In my opinion.
Okay, I'll say Dom is a close second, but with hardpoint, you have to go to different locations as a team instead of domination, where you're able to split up and kind of do things individually and just hope that your opponent's not there.
That's not necessarily true. I mean, like, for a lot of times you peel two people off and they'll be designated people, or they'll call out and be like, okay. But I mean, moving as 5 on the map, that's not. At most, you just say, all right, I'm gonna rotate. Like, it's not like you're like, okay, I'm rotating. I'm top rugs now. I'm like down here now. I'm like, someone stunned me, you know, or like I just heard a stun. Like, the communication is less important, I feel, for hardpoint, because every single aspect of the game isn't individually as important as it was, say, like if someone stuns you on search, it's like, okay, that's information. But if it's in hardpoint, it's like, yeah, people are just flinging their grenades everywhere.
Yeah. So I don't think we're gonna come to a even roll on this. So here's what I say we'll do: let the comments decide. What do you guys think is the best game mode, and which is the most teamwork oriented in the CDL?
Or you can just 1v1 me, idiot.
I'll say that. No, 1v1s prove nothing. That will be a discussion for later.
Yeah. I'm not. I love 1v1 search and destroy game battles, but they don't really tell like a huge amount about game skill. Anyway, we have Fred here. Fred, can you hear us? Can you talk?
Fred is dead with a mic that is muted.
Yeah, so we just brought Fred in here for those that are watching. He is the team captain over at KT. He is just here to kind of introduce himself, introduce the team, the matchup. Fred, are you up? Fred just did
we lost.
In the chat, boys.
Rip.
He has pulled a fuego. He has died saving a dog from Corona.
Yeah, he's dead.
English.
Oh, he's back.
Oh, hello!
Hey, Fred. How you doing?
Yeah, we were scrimming beforehand, so I had myself muted, and then I can't unmute myself in a channel I don't have access to. So.
Oh, rip.
You good.
So, hello.
Hello, welcome.
So,
yeah, Fred, thanks for joining us, dude.
Yeah.
So,
I'm excited.
Season 2.
Season
2. Right off the bat, I know you've said some controversial things in some privatized chats, but where do you think you're going to be placing Season 2? What's your expectations?
I wholeheartedly think we're a top 3 team, without ego. I've only been controversial with a couple teams, more so players than the actual teams. But yeah, no, I think just with your skill, we're top 3. I think if we fine tune some things, we can potentially take off some chips.
I think your mic is cutting in and out, if I'm not wrong. But I did have a quick question for you. Have you played, or have your players played against any rated players? And if so, are you worried because of that, or you don't care, or
no,
what have you seen from that?
We scheduled a couple of scrims, but things have always happened where God permitted us not to, like, weather, the internet connection down stuff. So.
Okay, so I believe you're saying that there was either technical difficulties and it never actually ended up happening. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. So this will be our first matchup as a 5v5.
Oh, sweet. Hell yeah.
Yeah. So I don't think we go in it particularly any different from the game plan what we try to accomplish. It just comes to like acting upon those. So.
And a follow-up question. I know that you or that KT has multiple teams. How did this team come about? Was this something that players that you had just seen around, or how did you guys come together?
Actually, that KT has teams. They're the different online org stuff that we sponsor them to spread the brand. I'm not sure how we actually got K7 reach out to the brand itself, and so our main teams are kind of spread out thin already. So
Gotcha.
myself and Zanza Exposed are co-owners of KT. So the extra brand exposure won't be bad for us. So
Cool.
With our competitive backgrounds, we decided we assembled these, like Rybo. He's our general manager, like our player liaison. Mad is one of his friends. Sin's one of our players that we had on the board. So we just kind of assembled a team of like friends and people that we had under the brand already to come in.
Oh, that's good.
Exposure.
Yeah, I mean, if you guys have like background together, I assume it'd be quite easy to work together as a team and like communicate. Like, I'm guessing you guys don't deal with as much like raging or like controversy. Not controversy, but conflict, I guess, as other teams typically do in the beginning.
Well, that's a double-edged sword. Me and Exposed or Zanza have been like best friends and teammates for 4 years now. So we are passionate. We can get kind of.
We're kind of losing you here, man. I don't know if it's just me, but you're.
Yeah, it is on his end.
Other than that,
okay. Fred, your mic was kind of cutting out there, but.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say that. So yeah, no, I'm typically good. More than anything else, if we do have a disagreement, it's hashed out with passion, and then typically the next day it's all said.
Oh, cool. Nice. Well, it's good to hear that. And let's see. I asked the same question to the rated captain or manager. I don't really know. Grizzly, and I was going to say, did the map selection kind of work out to your favor, or were there any surprises there, or kind of business as usual?
Just based on like the VODs we've seen from Rated, the Veto's just expected. I think we have a similar map pool as far as like neither team really likes to play cave, and so like that's the only map that we really can't stand is cave on Hardpoint Cave.
Yeah, I mean, me personally, I think cave is a disgusting map to begin with, and Hardpoint on cave is literal torture. So I support you there.
Yeah, and I think both teams are rely heavily on sub pressure on the map. So
yeah,
cave literally just takes that away, just off spawn. So
yep, agreed. Do you have a player that will flex to AR, or are you typically a 4 sub 1 AR sort of team?
We have C is our main AR, and then Mad is our AR flex. We run 2 AR setup on a few maps.
Gotcha.
And then, like, on Cave, when we have to play it, Thomas, or Exposed, or Zanza pulls up 3rd AR.
Yeah, or, like, Arclaw, Search and Destroy. You know, like, everyone has an AR in their hand, besides, like, Sniper and 1 MP5, but... Cool. Gotcha. Does anyone else have any questions for Fred?
No, I think it's time to bring the hype man on.
Oh, Fuego, is your mic working? I saw that he was kind of playing with his things there.
I don't know what he was playing with. But...
No, I saw his mic go from like muted to like headphones muted to not. So I'm not sure if
he's getting that boombox ready.
Yeah, Fred, how did you fix your meeting issue? You went out of the chat and then unmuted yourself and came back in, or what did you do?
I went to a different voice chat that I had permissions in and unmuted myself.
All right, Fuego, you might have to go do that to come back unmuted. I think if you can hear us.
Oh, no, I'm here.
Oh, okay.
Woo!
Sorry.
So, Fuego, any questions for the team captain here?
No, not really.
Anything you learned on versus those fateful games versus Rated that you want to share with the KT team before they head in this?
Oh, them guys are freaking crackheads, man. That's all I gotta say. Them guys are crack.
Yeah, they like their caffeine.
Yeah. So we that's one thing I'm like, if we're not scrimming, we have team practice, past scrims, and potential matchup. So we watch some of the latest scrims, top talent in K7 league.
Gotcha.
Yeah, they're a team that's not going to be played too often. You just have to fundamentally play like better than them. So.
Totally. All right. Well, thanks for coming on, man. We appreciate you taking the time.
No problem. Thanks.
Yep. Best of luck, dude. All right. So, Fish, are we getting a lobby together? What are we doing here?
So right now, Surge is resetting his lobby to get everything set up. He couldn't get invites sent out for some reason, so right now that's what he's working on.
All right. I guess we should probably stop the pregame then, and we can start getting into the game.
Yep. We will be back here in just 1 minute.
Boom!
Bye-bye.
Q7.
Hey, we're all good to go. I already sent you an invite.